Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Wejście drugie. Tak, nadpisz grę. Dałem tą aktualizację, teraz chyba będzie lepiej. Na początku XV wieku Królestwo Czech stoczy wojna. Król Wacław IV został pojmany przez zbuntowanych możnych i jego brata Zygmunta Węgierskiego. Pozbawiony władcy kraj pogrążył się w chaosie. Zdawanie na prezydenta. Prawowitym królu stoi tylko garstka wiernych poddanych. Nie ma rady. Sultan 403. Proszę, przekleństwo.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
To jestem ja. Nie mam pojęcia.
Godwin!
O kurde.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
To jest pan Janka. Ważna postać. Jest.
Take cover!
Take cover. Nie wiem, co jest. Aha. No to chyba słabo.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
A to jestem chyba ja. No, czytaj. Już po schodach na przedniej mury. No, jest szybciej dwa. Da sobie przełączyć. To się nie da grać. Nie daj. Idę. Fajna głowa. Jak to wyglądało? To do walki. Drugi. Ile? Oto. No. Tak, co? Serio? Ja, dobra. Nie mam mocy, kurwa. Trzeć. Kurde. Dzięki dobry w tą grę. Fajnie, jak się do ręki trzeba. Uważaj na to.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and jump. Arthur! Come here! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Fire!
Cały nie chce tam stać.
What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them!
Jasne, fajnie.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
Obrońca spodołał czar.
Godwin,
Na czar.
draw your sword and follow me! Then, fuck
Ja.
it!
Za dowódcą Sukuliczankę. Kończą pole widoczności na 55 ustawia dla ludzi. To są oni. Ja. Wow. Tylko idzie. Ja starszy. To jest podoła. Fajne drabiny pokryjka. Na chwilę. No to jakąś tą drabinę. Chwilę. Dobrze. Będzie. Weź no. Jej. O nie! Bo ja na ptaszkę.
I've been hit.
I don't
Strzelił
look
mnie.
at this. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
To było wyobracanie jakiejś wielki, cichy. No to poszło. Witam, Deliverance. Nigdy nie grałem coś. Ale z tego co to nie jest wymagane. A co dalej? Kilka tygodni wcześniej. Z tego dopisowy zabieg moim zdaniem, bo tak po prostu będzie się oczekiwać tego momentu. Ani
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, you art!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden...
Henryk to ten po lewej,
What does it actually mean?
bohaterni. Po prawej to jest ten Jan, który był
Audentes
wcześniej.
fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Kazacki zamek.
Well, Henry,
Chciałem lepsze.
looking
Mam w
forward to
Polsce,
new
ale
adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip
Chciał
to the
wziąć na
nearest
moje
tavern.
ramiona.
We'll drink to our success
Kozacko.
and chase some local wenches,
Nawet
eh? But
Ręce
why
widać,
didn't
ręce
Uncle
w
Hannes
tej grze.
take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratias.
nie polecę na 90.
You
Nie,
one day.
wtedy będzie fajniej.
So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
So how,
Zobaczę, że dialog
how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't
To 6 noc jest? Pies? 6-pancerzowy pies? Tam to ma jakiś autobus pisający.
Sir,
Jadę.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we didn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Zobaczyłem te białe orły na czerwonym topem, tam są Polacy.
Halt! What are
Wiecie
you
na
after
tym.
here?
Fajnie wygląda.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir
Perkstein.
Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Amish from Lipa. Of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Oj tam. Udąsaj się. Dawaj, Henryk, weźmy tu gościowi. Nie podskakiwał.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Jaki masz styl gry? Bo jak najbardziej lubi dzierżyć w ręku broń i nosić mocną zbroję, słynie też z duchowego temperamentu. Doradca woli rozwiązywać napotkane sytuacje wykorzystując swojej wiedzy, zaciętego języka i miłego słowa. Wydawca lubi kryć się w cieniach i załatwiać sprawy po cichu i pokryjomu. Wybór stylu walki spowoduje przyznanie pewnej liczby początkowych punktów doświadczenia, aczkolwiek późniejszy rozwój cech będzie zależał tylko od ciebie.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Perswazja, coś dużo tekstu. Możesz rozwiązać wiele sytuacji, jeśli uda ci się przekonać drugą stronę. W dialogu będziesz mieć możliwość wyboru niektórych opcji wymienionych poniżej, które określą sposób, w jaki zareagujesz. Uważaj jednak, perswazja wymaga, by druga strona ci uwierzyła. To są retoryka, charyzma, rycerstwo i wymuszenie, dominacja, przerażenie. Tego czytać. Perswazja to umiejętność, na którą wpływ mają inne atrybuty i umiejętności. Szczegółowy opis znajdziesz w sekcji graczy w inwentarzu. W wielu sytuacjach wystarczy przemówić drugiej osobie do rozsądku. W trakcie dialogu będziesz mieć kilka reakcji do wyboru. Uważaj jednak, bo rozmówca nie zawsze ci uwierzy. Twoje atrybuty, twoje pieniądze, reputacja od drugiej strony. W perswazji nie chodzi o wybór najwyższej liczby, lecz o to, z kim rozmawiasz, jak wyglądasz, jaką masz reputację. Przykładowo, grożenie z grajbirów z całą przemocą zazwyczaj jest bezcelowe, tak jak twierdzenie, że jesteś szlachcicem, kiedy z butów sterczy ci słoma. Okay. Ja za pierwszym razem wybrałem twoje, również moją pomoc z bandytami i źle to się skończyło. Wybierz właściwie, jeśli wybierzesz retorykę, spróbujesz tę sytuację wykorzystania dyplomacji. Możesz też się odpalić do swojego szlachetnego wyglądu. Ludzie prędzej uwierzą zacnie ubranemu panu niż obdartemu żebrakowi. Możesz też spróbować przekonać rozmówcę o swojej rycerskości, powołać się na swoją siłę i umiejętności władania bronią. Chcę jedną rzecz sprawdzić. Halo, halo? Okay. Skid. Im szybciej się poruszasz, tym lepiej cię widać. Dobra.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you, or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me. More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a tracker? What would you know about documents? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently He's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Dobra, to chyba sytuacja nie miała dobrego rozwiązania.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night.
Nie lubię tych czarnych pastów.
The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
Postawi. Hej, panie Janie Ptaszek. Siwek. To mój kot? Koń.
I can't abandon the company.
Oj, wiem. Koń. 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 Tam to jest mój. Czego się drzesz, psia? Boże.
Henry! Whistle at that mutt of yours to stop barking!
Trzymaj wyzerwać. Boże.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can
Chodźmy
get
w
for
końcu
you.
do jedzenia.
Well,
Dobra, tego mi się nie chce czytać, ale to jest punek. Załóż czapę. Nie mam żadnego jedzenia, książek, zadania. Czemu te zbroje są zadania? Grosze 1403. Tak, tak, tak. Ale nie wiem, czemu ten tekst jest tak pomiędzy. Co, że ja mam tego? W ten sposób to się robi. Tam, że może po prostu nie mam zbyt szerokiego ekranu, by to było widać. To dzieło kodeks. Postacie. Jan zwany Ptaszkiem. Ja nie chcę mi się tego czytać. Otto III z Bergowa. Młody pan Ptaszek. Pan Hanusz z Lipy. Pan Makrat z ulicy. Mam postacie z poprzednich części. Czemu tutaj jest Jan zwany Ptaszkiem, jest tylko data jego śmierci. Jadło. Takie teksty. Kryzys późnego średniowiecza, spalenie skalicy, wprowadzenie Wacława IV. Skalica, Suzdol, broń, a to już było. Czemu tam coś mu się świeci? Mapa. O, duża ta mapa. Co tu jest? Wzywałem herbie. To chyba jakieś zdanie jest. Ostatnie namaszczenie Boguta. Wrażenie oblegałem z uchodą. Co znaczy Boguta? Że ktoś inny to był? Beztroska Eza dowiedz się, co planuje Jan. Dajcie Orzechowi coś do jedzenia i nakarm go.
Peace at last. Look out!
Paj z Rataju. Siema.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Ratai?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Teraz porozmawiam z panem Ptaszkiem. Nie chcesz. Dajmy to pan. Owiec, rozmawiaj.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Mi jedzenie w troskach. Przyniosłem ci coś z uczty panów. Ty chciałbyś, żeby Oze cię ugryźł? Na co byś wymienił kiełbasę?
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Świat kufla, pierścień, owca. Wcześniej najpierw uzyskałem ten pierścień i od razu mu go dałem.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the Royal Chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know.
Sigmund?
Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce at least, an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as a cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
About that sausage.
Yeah? Have you got the ring? I'll swap you for it, like I said.
I don't.
No ring, no sausage.
No ring, no sausage. Okej. Co tam gotujesz? To jest latają. Znamy w ogóle? Tanie wino. Dawaj tanie wino. To mogę podnieść. Ale ja powiem, tu nie mogę dać orzechowi. Widzisz, orzeszkiem, a nie orzechem. To jest strasznie wolno.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll the...
Hello.
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon. Watch that tankard. You play dice with him.
Hey, Conrad, one little game, eh?
Mogę zapisać? Nie masz spławiennego sznapsa. Się zapisuje w tej grze?
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovic at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Burgov will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
I see you've
Dobra,
got
grajmy.
dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I
Kurde,
order
fajne
in
jest
the
to, że
tavern in
za
Troski.
pierwszym razem najpierw do tego gościa podszedłem, no to ten dialog nic inaczej wyglądał. Dobra,
Lady Luck will be on my
jak to się
side.
gra już. Chciałem się te punkty. Jakieś te fajne kombinacje sobie ustawić. Kontynuuj. To mi daje 100. Ej, cel jest 1500, wcześniej było 2000. To nic nie daje. Kontynuuj.
If I was you, I'd take it. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
O Boże, ten rzeczek się tak patrzy. Tak właśnie jest taka niebieska.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Kurwa, masz 1100. Od 1 do 5, od 2 do 6, od 1 do 6. Będzie 1 po prostu.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? What can you do?
Kurwa, znowu skupa. Czy to przegram? Przegrałem.
Ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Myślałem, że to jest taki samouczek, którego nie można
We'll
przegrać.
see whose side luck is on today.
Zresztą razem mi łatwiej poszło. Napisz i zrezygnuj. I to znowu skup. Czemu ty masz jedną niebieską? Tu chodź.
My God! Oh,
That's
come
cool.
on!
Zrezygnuj.
My God, I'm done.
I'm done. Serio?
If I threw like
Skupa.
that, I wouldn't play at all.
Mam nadzieję, że nie przegram znów. Na jedynkę.
Aye, that'll do. My God! Oh,
Widziałem
come on!
skórę. Jest. Jest jakiś najlepszy w tą grę. Lepiej się zrezygnuj. Jeszcze z tą grą. Też mało.
Here. Aye, that'll do. My God! Oh, come on!
Okej, teraz już powinienem wygrać. No panie, no. To zdanie. 200.
Mother of... Damn your eyes! You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Hey, Conrad, one little game, eh?
Nie chcę już grać. Mhm. Okej, jestem. Dobra. Mam stąd.
Hey, Conrad, one little game.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Okej, teraz mogę nakarmić.
Mutt! Come here! Mutt!
Mat? O, mniszek. Porozmawiaj.
Here you go. Take it.
Kiełba. Masz żadnego pełnego dźwięku? Wykonanie zadań? Okej, teraz z tobą
Henry.
pogadać.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I
Zajebisty
thought they
tekst.
got us all. The way you provoked him.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling. How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
We backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Oj, tak.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As
Don't
you
fuck it
command.
up.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Oczywiście. Załóż czapa i miecz. Troszkę mogę skakać. Dziwne miejsce na skok, ale okej.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time,
Much finer.
I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that
Yep,
the
see.
best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Taki łączone.
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Wciskam,
Yeah.
wciskam R2
Well,
i
you're pretty winded yourself.
zmieniam te
While you're
kierunki cały
attacking,
czas.
you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Obrać.
Good. That's the way. Good.
Atak.
Nice.
Atakuj. Na co czekasz?
Good.
That's enough.
Ła.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Lecimy blok.
That's it. Pretty good.
Ła.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. You have to follow up with a strike.
No. Niech pokażesz ta zielona tarcza. Dobra, chcę
Sweet.
zaatakować.
Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Trafnie chroniony bok.
Good riposte. Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about
Będziesz to jest nie
100
przegram.
groszy?
100?
Więcej.
How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
You're no match for me!
Start.
Tym razem przycisk. O. Już nie przegram.
Put up a fight at least. Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Się odnowi.
haven't got a hope.
That hit home.
Jeszcze raz.
Put up a fight at least.
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard!
To tak.
Put up a fight at least.
No. Broni się. Shit. Ile masz życia?
You haven't got a hope.
Co jest? Nie wiem, co mam cię oklepać.
You're supposed to be my bodyguard. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you
Ja
later.
przegrałem.
Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Kurde, pierwszego... Nie wiem, to tyle razy oklepałem.
So who won,
Okay.
gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Chciałem cię za to odciągnąć siłę, rozdzieliłem was zręczność. Mógłbyś polować z nami do rana witalność. Wyjaśniłem wszystko z wężem retoryka.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Wszystko po trop, zaklinacz psów. Cały czas byłem z nami, skradanie się. Szukałem skrojenia, przetrwania. Potrzebowałem trochę ciszy i spokoju, wiedza.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Miecz to wspaniała broń. Miecz. Wolę pusty kawałek, ani ciężko. Poradzę sobie nawet bez broni. Walka wręcz. Wolę strzelać ledwo. Nie wiem po co ta walka wręcz, skoro on by wywalczył na pięści w
If I
tej
had to
grze.
choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? The Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Oj, tam nie leży. Kąpać w gaciach.
That's a view fit for a
Podejrzał
king.
właściwie.
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Są trochę zbyt podobni. Henryk i Jan.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
On się spierdział.
Females!
Poleciał.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
On mówi na niego Hans. To jest Jan. John.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Johnny.
Hear
Johnny the
that
Bird.
singing? They must be close.
Słuchać.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Oczywiście. Tam jest jedna. Nie ma jego ekwipunku. Zmień stroje.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away.
No i
Once
rzucam,
she
rzucam.
notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey?
Ej,
All right. What was that?
ruszyć.
Hmm? What was that?
Kurwa, to jest. Co jest? Ale mam to...
What was that sound? What is this racket here?
Bierzesz. Tak. Nieźle. Kazanie się do dziewczyn na gacie. To chyba nie jest dobry pomysł, moim zdaniem. Tędy chcesz iść? Okej. No tam są.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, klienty ją jedí, Pana sama sedí. Aleluja, domine.
Wszyscy śpiewają.
something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Musiał poleć.
Don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Co wy jej robicie?
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! The bastards with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Dzisiaj wygląda gości w samochodzie.
Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Ale dostał po łbie. I czeka po kasku.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
O nie! Chyli mnie. Dajcie mi apteczkę.
Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, his torch is quick!
Dlaczego się nie zorientowali, że nie umiem pływać?
Oh, Mott.
Mott?
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Nie wiem,
No,
nic
wait! Ah, fuck!
To zły pomysł, moim zdaniem.
We've got to flee. Can you
Strzała
walk?
czy bełt?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Oczekiwana ikona zajęczy w uszu informuje, że ktoś w pobliżu cię szuka. W tym momencie wrogowie cię szukają. Wyjaśnienie wszystkich zachowań znajdziesz. Będą główny pomysł wskaźniki zachowania. Gdzie mam iść? Trochę życia straciłem, ale nie mam zbroi. To nie zawinaczy towarzyszy.
Be careful. Stick behind me. There's someone in front of us. Down.
Mam główny 16. Kurde. Nie ma głośności dialogu.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them.
To sobie podgłośnie po prostu.
No fucking around! You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Ładnie czerwone świeci.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know.
Careful. Stick behind
Then
me.
come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood
He'll
trails,
see us. We'll have to
everything.
wait.
You honestly think
Get
you
to
can swim
work.
all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here.
No i co, słuchajcie? No i odszedł.
In the back, pitch black. Will all your talk stuff blind you?
Leave it out. Catching some naked men that isn't getting killed in his skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody in his back.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Znajomych co to za ikona, ale teraz powiecie.
I played dice
They're
against
coming
Leicester
here!
yesterday.
Stand
Shouldn't
still!
you be keeping watch instead? You reckon we'll find them?
Nie
do
tak
you?
strasznie.
They tried
Ja
to
nie
swim
wpaść.
across the pond.
Run!
Found
Quick!
dead somewhere on the bank.
To na mogą też. Ale to było słabe. Biegnąć?
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Who the fuck? They're fleeing into the rocks. Hurry!
Co powiedział, kurwa?
Around! We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Eh? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Nie wiem, czy chyba sprinta. Ruszamy.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Stawiam teraz. Muzyka będzie Star Warsami.
Damn it, they're everywhere! What are we gonna do? How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Badaj wejście między skały. Bez troska jazdy.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Mam się wrócić po niego.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it.
Gdzie się
If
podział?
only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye.
When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me too.
Got it.
Oh shit.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
We're under attack!
Nie, zostaw mnie.
Run, run, run.
Okej, pierwsza śmierć. I fajna grafika śmierci. I ponownie. Musisz tam spadać.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Są tam gościowie.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. The others get here. We're moving to the other side. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Wyjdzie. Spieprzeć.
Where is he?
Rzeczywiście tu ciemno. Zielony. Kurwa, nie śledzi.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
No, idę, idę. Bijecie, no.
Now you're gonna get it! Fucking hell!
Wiem to? Możesz. Dobrze. No to słowo.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Ale flashbacki. Sobie kurwa leży na łące.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Bardzo śmieszne.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, You dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Dostałem strzałą, spadł z urwiska. Wciąż żyje. Źle. Główne zadanie będzie fortuna. Mniej więcej gameplay w tej grze, bo wszystkie mapy będą nucą.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry.
No, speedy to.
What are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus. Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sylvester.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
it.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No. Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Jeśli zgubisz się w ciemności, szukaj światła.
Hold
Jak
on.
to szło?
Hold on. We're
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad!
Wstawaj, Henryku.
Are you alive, lad?
Jak pochanie nie podpaliło niczego. I fajnie. Mocno krwawisz. Jest.
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Wydarzenia tydzień? Chyba tak.
Get up now.
Get up now. Podobał mi się ten akcent, którym gadają.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
Nie masz psem.
Oh,
Zabiję jednego.
may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
On żyje? Jan, Ptaszek? A myślałem, że to Ptaszek, to przypał.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again.
I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Straszliwy upadek. Jakimś cudem przeżyłeś straszliwy upadek, aczkolwiek z powodu różnych wydarzeń straciłeś kilka punktów poziomu głównego i umiejętności i atutów. Masz innego pory, jak wróci do siły zbierać punkty od nowa. Super. Krwawienie stopniowo obniża punkty zdrowia i jeśli nic z tym nie zrobisz, możesz nawet wykrwawić się na śmierć. Aby zatem mać krwawienie, to już to. Potwierdź. Już? Jeszcze. Na 100%. Znajdź do jedzenia i weź to, odłóż inwentarz i przytrzymaj ich, żeby stosować pożycie. Możesz teraz jeść bezpiernie z koziołka nad ogniem. To usiąść. Jedz garnka.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Ale i wywary. A nie mam do czego nalać?
There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
Się włamać. Spać. Się włamać. Miałaś to. Łapać. Umyj ryja.
I feel like a new man.
Pewnie wszystkie przedmioty. Kaptur kurnika. Taki zakrwawiony, czy o co chodzi? Krew 100%. Kwiatka, jeśli Przytroczysz sobie do paska sakiewkę, zyskasz miejsce na eliksir i jedzenie, które możesz szybko spożyć w trakcie walki. Sloty możesz mieć maksymalnie 4 sloty, lecz nie każda sakiewka pozwala korzystać z ich wszystkich. Jeśli masz oznaczony przedmiot, X aktywuj wybór slotu, przemieszcza się między slotami i przypisz przedmiot do slotu. Nie będę mieć zakrwawiony. Mogę to umyć? Krwawie. Mogę tego umyć? Szyba. Margot. Okej. Dawaj jabłka, dawaj chleb. Czyli straciłem wszystko, co miałem wcześniej, tak? To jest zapisane automatycznie przy ważnych wydarzeniach, także kiedy opuszczasz gry z wykorzystaniem funkcji zapisz i wyjść. Możesz też wszędzie zapisać poprzez spanie się w swoim łóżku albo chyba wypicie z czegoś. Coś podniosłem. Bo chciałem sprawdzić, ile ja mam złota. A 0. Patrzcie, Bożenie. Poziom główny 6. Pani Bożeno.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile.
Sage.
You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Nam się całą rozpoznawciowa wywar lekarski jest niebezpieczny, prawda?
You said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow
Chamomile?
center. At the back of the hut,
Chamomile?
there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too.
Wysoko.
Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Bring that chamomile and sage. If there's anything you need, we'll talk about it later. And if you can, take care of that dead fella like a good lad.
Okej, otworzyć mapę. Zebrałem.
I can't bury him without a shovel. Eugenia said there should be one near the dung heap.
Mogę go tu wsadzić. Okej, odłóż to na chwilę. Tutaj. Opór. To jest opór.
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn setup here.
Mam jakieś 25 minut jeszcze. Jest tam, a tutaj. Nowe hasło wkładać się. Narzędzia. No, spoko.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Tu co tu? Zanieść ciało na strumień. Pozbierać te rzeczy. O, ci. Zatkujemy? Chyba nie. Dobrze. Nie mam butów, tak? Chciałbym tu chodzić bez butów, ale to... Walić to.
Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
To był grob. Tego będą nogi ręce wystawały, ale poradzę sobie. Chcę się tam przyjść na tą chatkę, jeśli pamiętam. Wcześniej byłem gdzieś tu chyba. Tu nawet.
So hungry I could eat a horse. Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Badać? Jeszcze raz zażyć twojej zupy. Dziękuję bardzo.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Stawię drzwi otwarte, panie Bożeno. Przecież ci to nie przeszkadza. Stawię, co znaczy ten... koszula czerwona. Mam tego szukać. Kurde, jeleń. Szałwie.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Wiesz wszystko. Zostałem wyrumiany.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Poszyna. Chodź tu, Poszyna. Bożeno.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena?
Pamiętaj, nie wszystkie koszty trzeba rozwiązać przemocą, czasem nawet na jej pożarze pewnie można dogadać.
In case there's any foul play.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Nic nie wiem. Nie posądzałem, że jesteśmy zjawiskiem, a pani nie wyglądacie na ludzi pana Bergowa.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz. Hey, this'll be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy.
Nie miałem żadnego miecza. Pochodnią mogę walczyć.
Show your stuff!
Animacje są śmieszne. To jest za fioletowy pas.
You're a dead man. You know that? Cut the bullshit and fight. Hey, get him! You want to try me? They're gonna gut you, poor son. Show your stuff.
Czyli są chwary. Miał się z nim bić. Fajna grafika, pomalowana.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Nie będę się z nim bił może.
I should have some weapon at hand.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov. A couple of... So tell...
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy! When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov! Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me, or talk to Cold Steel! Who the hell are you, and what are you doing here?
Słuchajcie, nie właściwie miejsce. Dawajcie stąd. Odprawiliśmy ich z kłam.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Okej. Możecie słuchać te odgłosy?
Devil.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Jestem za ścianą. A może tu. Z której?
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Jakbyśmy przełamać przy prawej strony przy użyciu L1 i R1 i L1, zaś naciskając trójkąt możesz przełączać się między przepisami a zielnikiem, kiedy skończysz czytać. Wróć do ważenia naciskając kółko. Czaja zgoda. Ocet. Agietek.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Sen prędzej leczy, a jeśli jest dobrej jakości, energia odnawia się szybciej podczas snu. Będziesz potrzebował wina. A? Siwe garści rumianku. 2 garści rumianku i 1 szałwię. Dodaj rumianek i gotuj przez 1 ogród klepsydry. Uczyj szałwię i dodaj do kociołka, na koniec przelej.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Hej. To czym się uda?
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Każdy wywarunka płynnej bazy dzbany zawierające bazę może znaleźć na półce z lewej strony. Wybierz właściwą bazę i naciśnij X, by wlać ją do kociołka. Ale chciałem to wlać. Wino, tak? Dawaj, wino. Wino.
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Okej, kiedy kociołek znajduje się nad ogniem, po chwili jego zawartość zacznie delikatnie gotować. Aby doprowadzić do wrzenia, musisz ocenić ogień przy pomocy mnie.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okej, tak się składa kocioł.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Rumianek. A to jest powolne strasznie.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, That's one turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Naciśnij X, aby przesunąć kociołek nad ogień, ważenie ziół. Kiedy zawartość kociołka zacznie wrać, oprócz klepsydrem X, która znajdziesz na prawo od niego. Gdy piasek zakończy się przysypać, oznacza to, że wrzenie trwało cały obrót klepsydry.
What are you waiting for? Put it on the fire. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
5 minut mam. To moździerz. Utrzyj.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it.
Kończenie wywaru można... Może lepiej gadać. Wywary można dokończyć poprzez dekantację lub destylację w sposób zależny od przepisu. Aby dokonać dekantacji eliksiru, weź fiolkę z piłki po lewej i wybierz kociołek przytrzymując X. Aby dokonać destylacji, weź fiolkę i wybierz retortę znajdującą się pod kociołkiem przytrzymując X.
Done. Now let's see what you've brewed.
Ale dużo tego jest. Wina. W sensie. Na perstrumentu ilość 2, cena 25. Udało się. A, to już wszystko.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Prześpij się do rana, aby przerywając zmęczenie musisz wyspać się na posłanie. Podczas snu pozyskujesz też punkty zdrowia. Ile mam spać? Więc jeszcze. Nie to. I do rana. Będzie 5. 12 godzin. Fajnie to wygląda. No, co się dzieje?
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Fights the bitches. Muszę zapamiętać ten tekst.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Są wydarzenia z pierwszej części.
Don't disappoint
Mi się
me.
wydaje.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Znowu jakieś slidy. Ja muszę zaraz po tym przerywniku skończyć.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's
Pavlena?
right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Dobra. Punkty, a tu zaawansowanie Henryka na kolejny poziom dostajesz punktów, które służą do odblokowania dodatkowych zdolności i pomocy w cech. Systematu tu znajdziesz, to dobra. Napisz i wróć do menu. Dobra. No, to by było tyle na dziś. Pewno lepiej poszło niż wczoraj. Też lepiej się czuję niż wczoraj.